Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going to be taking a look at the University of Padova's medicine and surgery program.
Ooh, Padova.
Yeah, in Italy.
I love Italy.
So do I. And thanks to Consultants of Foreign Education, or COFE, we've got all the info you need to know about studying medicine abroad. If you're thinking about becoming a doctor and want to experience like a super unique blend of history and cutting-edge medical training, Padova might just be like the perfect place for young.
I mean, Italy in itself is already so historic.
Total.
It's like, can you imagine going to school there?
Yeah.
And for medicine, it's got to be amazing.
I've heard Padova is just like a captivating city,
Yeah.
rich in history and culture. So I think we should just jump right in. What can you tell us about the program itself?
Okay, so basically the University of Padova is super prestigious. For medicine, it was founded in 1222.
Oh,
And it's considered one of Europe's oldest and most respected institutions.
Really?
Yeah, so the medical school there has seen tons of groundbreaking discoveries and trained some very influential figures in medical history.
that's awesome. And does that history still play a role in the program today?
Oh, absolutely. Their 6-year medicine and surgery program actually builds upon that legacy.
6 years.
Yeah.
That's a pretty long program.
Yeah, but they make sure that those 6 years are really worth it.
Okay, so what exactly do students do during those 6 years?
So the program structure is really cool. It blends foundational sciences with early clinical training
Okay.
and also research opportunities.
So they're getting the full package.
Right. And this really helps prepare students for the complexities of modern healthcare.
That makes sense.
And actually, one of the things that stood out to me the most about this program is that they do clinical exposure from the first year itself
Wow.
through problem-based learning.
So that's totally different from other programs where you just sit in lectures.
Right. Exactly.
Interesting. So how does that actually work?
Okay, so imagine this. You're a first-year medical student, all right? And instead of just hitting the books, you're thrown into real patient cases
Yeah.
in small groups doing simulations and stuff.
I see.
They call it problem-based learning. And it basically helps students develop their clinical reasoning skills super early on.
Wow, that's pretty intense for first-year students.
I know, right?
But I guess it really sets them up for success later on.
Oh, definitely. They gain confidence, learn to work in teams, and by the time they graduate, they're super well prepared for the real world.
It sounds like it.
And don't worry, though. They don't just throw you into the deep end without support. They have amazing faculty mentors, a structured curriculum, which makes sure students are building a strong foundation in the basic sciences alongside their clinical experiences.
That's good. I was going to ask about that. Because it's important to have both the theoretical knowledge and the practical experience.
Yeah, exactly.
So it sounds like Padova really has that balance figured out.
They do.
Okay, so we've talked about the clinical training, but what about the holistic approach?
Oh, right. So Padova's program isn't just about treating illnesses.
Okay.
They really emphasize this whole idea of holistic medicine.
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah,
Because I think that's becoming more and more important in today's world.
totally. Doctors need a more comprehensive approach to healthcare.
Yeah.
And Padova gets that. They incorporate health promotion, preventative medicine, and even global health perspectives into their curriculum.
So it's not just about diagnosing and treating diseases.
Nope. It's about understanding the person as a whole.
I see.
What are the social, environmental, and lifestyle factors that are impacting their well-being?
That's really interesting. So what would that actually look like in the program?
So, for example, students might get involved in community outreach programs
Okay.
focused on healthy lifestyle choices, or they might even study the impact of environmental pollution on public health.
Wow, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Right. And they also have opportunities to explore global health challenges. Through electives and research projects, this gives them a broader understanding of healthcare systems and disparities around the world.
So they're not just focused on Italy.
Not at all.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Especially with all the global health challenges we're facing today.
Exactly.
Okay, so one more thing I wanted to ask about. The mandatory thesis component.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
It is. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So the thesis is basically a chance for students to dive deep into a specific research topic that they're passionate about,
Okay.
and they actually get to contribute to medical knowledge.
Wow.
Yeah. I've seen students explore a crazy range of topics.
Like what?
Well, some do cutting-edge cancer research, while others look into innovative surgical techniques, and some even focus on the impact of telemedicine in rural communities. or the ethical considerations of artificial intelligence and healthcare.
That's a big...
Right. It really allows them to develop their critical thinking skills and prepares them for potential careers in research or specialized fields.
It sounds like a really valuable experience.
It is.
So with all this training and experience, what kind of career prospects can graduates expect?
Honestly, the world is their oyster with this degree.
Okay.
Because the program has a strong international focus,
Yeah.
and the degree is recognized globally.
Oh, wow. So they could practice medicine anywhere.
Pretty much. They can pursue residencies in their chosen specialties, engage in cutting-edge research, or even explore opportunities in public health or global health organizations.
So many options.
I know, right?
All right, so now for the big question.
Oh.
How do you actually get into this program?
So, it is a competitive program.
Huh.
But the good news is that they're really invested in attracting talent from around the world. So they do offer scholarships and financial aid for international students.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And as for the admission requirements, you'll need a strong high school diploma with a focus on sciences. And you'll also need to take the IMAT exam.
The IMAT.
Yeah, the International Medical Admissions Test.
What does that cover?
It covers topics like biology, chemistry, physics, math, and logical reasoning.
Sounds tough.
It is designed to assess your aptitude for medical studies, but they do offer resources to help you prepare,
Oh, that's good.
like sample questions and practice tests.
So they really do want you to succeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so to wrap things up, we've got this incredible program at the University of Padova, one of Europe's oldest and most prestigious institutions, blending centuries of medical legacy with a modern, innovative approach to medical training.
It's the best of both worlds.
Totally. You get hands-on experience from day one, a holistic focus on healthcare, and the chance to contribute to medical research while immersing yourself in the vibrant culture of Padova.
I mean, what more could you ask for?
I know, it's amazing. Just imagine walking the same halls where like groundbreaking medical discoveries were made, maybe even having your morning cappuccino at a cafe that Galileo frequented.
Right.
It's mind-blowing. So here's something for you listeners to think about.
Oh.
Considering the global health challenges that we face today, how might studying in such a historically rich and forward-thinking program shape your approach to medicine?
That's a good question.
It really is something to think about as you're embarking on your medical journey. A huge thank you to COFE for partnering with us on this deep dive. If you're feeling inspired to explore international education, be sure to check out their resources for guidance and support. Until next time, keep those dreams big.
Bye. Bye.